And our problem as a species is that we have specifically desired outcomes to everything. Rain is good because it makes things grow until it rains too much and then it drowns them and then doesn't rain at all and there's fire and we're back to praying for rain. What we want is other. We can't even define it. Seeking is for other. It's really seeking for the completion of this very incomplete feeling thing here. Can't really call this an entity. Let's open it up. Who has something to share with us?
Hi, Fred. This is Robin.
Hey, how are you?
I'm fine. I had a realization this week. I was pondering. There was a guy who was like instrumental in my first glimpse, if you like. The story is when I was 22, I met this guy, and suddenly realized I didn't meet anybody. It was me with the big M or whatever, and this it just made me laugh. I've had this story going for most of my life that I bumped into this guy and had this experience and accredited it to the other. I accredited the experience to other, and then there's the me receiving it. So from the get-go, I was in the duality, in a state of duality, and the experience was of non-duality. So it was already hijacked. It just made me laugh. There was no Bruno. His name was Bruno, and there was no Bruno. There was just this. Anyway, it started the seeking of.
The seeker is really after the non-dual experience.
Oh, give me that one.
Of course, the seeker is the only one who can tell you what that is, because it's this, and I have no words for it. The truth cannot be spoken.
Well, what it made me, I pondered it. In English, we have this saying, "Beauty is in the eye of the beholder," right? And I riffed on that. I riffed on it, and it was like, well, it's not just beauty. The projections, everything's in the eye of the beholder, but there's no beholder. But you could say the beholder doesn't exist, and there's just beholding. I'm just riffing on it.
That's true.
So the projection, like you're saying, consciousness is a reflection of the sense of being, is a reflection of what we can't talk about. That's like as far as I can go with it.
And it's that we can't talk about that we come to talk about.
Just when we were sharing quotes, I had one of Wu Xin's quotes, was a real eye opener. He says, we're so busy with our insides, the organs, the lungs, the heart. We got to think about there's outsides. That's the whole manifestation, right? My insides and my outsides. That's everything. That's the whole manifestation.